Ladies and gentlemen, my name is XPC Reaper, and today's video is not going to be as long as yesterday's, of course. Yesterday's was a look through the character creation and the tutorial section of The Elder Scrolls Online. Today, we're taking a look at the overall leveling system of The Elder Scrolls Online, how it differs from previous games, which is very blatantly obvious, and of course how your utility bar is actually going to work in the game. So I've went into the character screen and you can see my character is a level 3, 737, so I'm about halfway towards level 4. What I'm going to do is put both of my level up points into Magicka. I'm going to commit those to it, and let's take a look at this. This is where it actually comes down to. So you've got a whole different stream of different skills you can actually use. You've got your class ones, you've got weapon ones, you've got armor, you've got world, you've got racial. We're going to take a look. Well, let's actually just look through them all, why don't we? This is specifically for the sorcerer class playing as the Breton race. So you've got basic ones, like you've got ultimate ability is to negate magic, which negates, well, obviously it's just gonna silence enemies. It stops enemies using magic on you. Actually, I think it stops it in an area, yeah, it's a target ground, so what you do is you actually pick an area with a pile of casters and you place that down. You've got a whole variety of different ones, and you've got 3 skill points. You see it says Sky Shards 1 out of 3. Collecting 3 Sky Shards will get you an additional skill point. Of course, every time you level up you gain a skill point regardless, but you've got a whole variety of different ones. What is a summon? Unstable familiar. That's interesting. That's actually very interesting. Ooh. That's a problem. It reduces your maximum magicka. Well, let's take a look at Destruction Staff anyway. Now, you can see the level you've actually got on each thing. For example, two-handed. I've not used a two-handed weapon, so I haven't got any experience in it whatsoever. One hand and shield, I believe I got through reading a skill book. I got that level in. Dual wielding, you've got your bow, you've got your restoration staff. Your armor, once again, is separated into light, medium, and heavy. Since the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, I believe it was separated into just light and heavy, but medium armor has made a return from the Elder Scrolls Morrowind and its predecessor ones. World-wise, you've just got soul magic, which is... You'll sort of see what I mean by soul magic later on, but I'm going to drag that onto my hotbar down here. Now, this hotbar down here, I will explain to you once we get out into the world. But for now, I'm just going to put a few points into my... Ooh, that's an active ability, that's not too bad. Elemental Wall, that would be good for an area of effect one, however I feel like it might be more beneficial to invest a point into Destructive Touch. So I'm not going to spend those other 2 skill points yet. I'm going to give you a little see, like you've got Alchemy, Blacksmithing, Clothing, Enchanting, Provisioning, and Woodworking. You'll get to see those later on in the next video, but you can see that I invested a skill point into that particular point. Skills is point K, so I'm gonna place that onto my ability bar. And it's a rather interesting way that this is done. Okay, what is the name of the city we're actually in? Okay, we're in Daggerfall. Do I recognize any of these names? No. Okay, so each Covenant has a different starting area. Previously, when playing as a Nord on the Ebonheart Pact, I had a completely different starting area. This area is quite similar to it, but it's not actually completely identical. But it's still similar enough, I suppose. Like, I wouldn't really say that either one is completely unique. No. Yeah, at least there are actually no areas in the game. I have played this for about 12, actually 13 hours now, and I can confirm to you there are no points where you're going to be getting stuck between two rocks like you actually used to. It was very irritating, definitely. Ooh, that's expensive. 17,000. Oh, wow. 17,000 for the most basic horse that they've actually got. So that's going to be a while away. You know the way that riding was a level 20 thing in World of Warcraft? I figure that's probably going to end up being the same way it is here. Now we could actually go talk to Mihaya, so let's do that, because the best way to sort of gain experience and everything is to complete quests. Quests are pretty much essential for the early, mid and end game, because they're going to provide you with much more rewards than just standing about or killing idle enemies. Do I know you? Where's Captain Colleen? I'll go to the boatswain then. Okay, so we have to go to the boatswain this way. That will hopefully take us on a quest to a specific area, which we can actually use. It'll probably give us some kind of combat quests, or at the very least there will be some kind of combat. I should point out you can sprint in this by holding in shift. It drains your stamina. Stamina is used for a variety of different things. You can... oh, I don't actually have the necessary stamina for that. I'm gonna show you. Yep. By double tapping a movement key, you can dodge in a specific given direction. Now we've got to the Daggerfall Southern Docks. If you're listening to the soundtrack and you're enjoying the soundtrack, I don't really blame you. I think it's Jeremy Soule who's composed it again, and his composition work throughout the Elder Scrolls series in general has just been absolutely phenomenal. I've loved every track out of every one of them. I need to find Captain Colleen. Take me to Stros Mackay then. So, despite being a Breton, I'm going to Stros Mackay, which is a Redguard hold. Yeah, one of the first landfalls settled by the Redguards when they sailed east from their homeland of Yakuta. Island of Stros Mackay is now a haven for freebooters, sea rovers, and a variety of other text which I didn't bother to read. Which, do you really blame me? No. This is probably somewhere you've not seen in an Elder Scrolls game for a long time, if at all. I believe Stros Mackay was an area in the Elder Scrolls Arena and Daggerfall, but you've probably not seen it rendered in actual 3D before. This is set during Second Era, is it? Alright, I'll help you. Oh, damn it. Now I have to actually ask where each of these people are. So where's the first one? Found Howler above. It looks to me like Howler is going to be up this way, perhaps. Is that so? Oh, Howler is way the hell back there. So I'm going to take the beach instead and show you a little bit of the combat. I'll kill some mud crabs, of course, along the way. It wouldn't be an Elder Scrolls game without trying to murder mud crabs. Although now, they've got that little ability, which is cute. Rawhide scraps. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. Mud crab, am I not right in thinking they are chitinous animals? Why then would they have hide scraps? Yeah, I don't think they actually implemented any form of chitinous material into this. At least not from a crafting aspect. Perhaps they did. Perhaps I'm just ignorant. I'm gonna use Soul Trap on him. Now I'm gonna freeze that little bugger and kill it. And that's me. You saw just another player running past. Because why the heck wouldn't you? Oh, that's unfortunate. Corpse here. Who's this? Search the body, examine the note, detect the gear. Ooh, sphere assembly. It looks like I've actually just started another quest. Collect dwarven parts. Oh, dwarven sphere. You can press T to cycle between your different active quests, which is really cool if you ask me. Saves you actually having to go and click about through a bunch of sub-menus. World of Warcraft let you track a certain number at a time, but it never really felt like enough once you were getting further into it. Now, at some point, hopefully soon, it'll be saying, congratulations, you leveled up this here to the next level. And, well, previously, it told us we had leveled up that there. Destructive Touch is now level 2. What that means is each spell and active ability that you can learn and passives will go through a multitude of different ones where you're able to set it to do different things. You'll be able to learn additional buffs which will be put onto your thing. Okay, now it seems like this is more wolves than I was initially fighting, but even with this many I can still just run about using... Okay, perhaps I should have been attacking instead of actually just talking. He's gonna try and attack me, be able to punch him back. So this guy, this randomer, just actually saved my life, which I'm quite grateful for. I definitely am not going to complain about the fact that he just saved my life. Although I still to this day, since it hasn't told me, could actually tell you how to holster your weapon. I'm sure it's bound in the keys somewhere. Controls. Combat. Interrupt, is there... Oh, Z. How peculiar. Z is a very peculiar one. Now you'll notice in the chat, if I was to press enter, you can go into different ones. You've got say, tell, emote, zone, zone French, zone English. I should probably go for zone English because I don't speak French or German. I'll also put on NPC. You've also got guild ones. What you don't have is a way to actually set it to, say, trade chat, like you were able to in, I know I'm going to keep coming back to this, World of Warcraft. But the thing is, I'm giving you a look at a multiplayer online game. If I didn't compare it to another one, it wouldn't really be that sensible, would it? It's very important to make reference to other ones because you have to consider this isn't the only one on the market. And it's not ever going to be the only one on the market. So if I do keep mentioning other MMORPGs, that's specifically for the fact that you have to call attention to where it has strengths against them and where it has feelings against them. Now, since we're taking on a whole pile of Direct Brigands, this is basically the same as the Ebonheart Pact area, except it's just different people that I'm fighting in this one. I was fighting for the purpose of making my way towards a specific NPC in the Ebonheart one, which to me is... it has a real sort of air of laziness to it almost. Because find Howler... Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I just have to talk to her. Complete quest, alright. What is this going to require me to do? What's the plan? Okay, so at least it's not straight copy-paste out of everything. Kill a sea drake and take theirs. Alright. So I'm gonna take that. Now, you can see that leveled up again. Once that gets to level 4, I believe, then we can specialise it into another one. We leveled up as well, and we gained more skill in the destruction staff one. A lot of these ones, though, you see, unlocks at destruction staff rank 38. Some of these rank 41, for example. Some of these just feel like they would take a long time to actually learn. And it really does require that specialisation in it. Whereas in Skyrim you had the ability to be Jack of all trades, Master of none. In this one, you can't even be a Jack of all trades. If you actually want to be any way decent with a specific skill set, you're going to have to outright focus on that the same way right from the start. No, your passive abilities cannot be leveled like your actives, but I'm just going to see what that one actually was. Okay. I forgot he had the ability to do that. Should really always focus on killing those boys. So I need to release Crenard, Dortin, Hedon, and Mekag Grubag, shall we say. Are they gonna be in one of these places? I can put that on. Oh wow. I'm not gonna lie, my character actually looks quite cool like that. So I'm now disguised, so I can run... Oh. So disguise isn't that good. It will lower their aggro radius, but it won't neutralize it completely. So that disguise is overall pretty crap for a disguise, I suppose. Now this is one really cool thing. When you're on a quest, you're gonna find this happening a lot. You're gonna be running into a place and you're gonna encounter people doing the same thing as you, and people are gonna assist you in combat if they see you need help. People are gonna help you for no real reason. So I am currently hidden. Wow, this is not a proper disguise. If they can tell who I am by looking at me from the first place, that's not a proper disguise. But yeah, I feel like actually I've probably shown you enough of the leveling of a system and how it actually works at the moment. So tomorrow we're going to be tuning in. Of course, I mentioned what we're doing yesterday. Can't remember what's on the agenda for tomorrow. I've got it wrote down here somewhere, but unfortunately that sheet of paper is not currently in my hands. So I would be less than useless in telling you what it actually is right now. These guys are just running straight past them. Is it that... Oh right, if I've got a weapon out, then they start... Right, so if I've got a weapon out, they think he's not one of us. That doesn't make sense. Oh well. Ooh, there's a pot that could actually be handy. So I need to...
You're going to kill me.
Nope, let me untie you. Here you go. Did I give you that outfit? Did I? I should point out these two sentries are the worst in the world. We've only got one person upstairs and he's an orc who we tied up. And then if an orc walks down the stairs shortly afterwards, they're just like, oh, it's okay. He's got a different t-shirt from the last guy. Clearly not him. That is not good policing standards, people. That is not good. What do you mean, danger? I'm bloody disguised. Oh wait, sentries can detect me, I forgot that. But at least, hey, we're not fighting any kind of jailer characters who might be trying to pay attention to the fact that someone's running up and stealing all their prisoners. Because you know, that'd just be silly. Who do we have up here? Is he on the balcony? He is on the balcony. Wait till you see this guy's talking to him. 4 people are rescuing the same guy, and I find it absolutely hilarious. None of them will know I've actually sent him away. For all I know, like, he's just gonna sit there until one of us actually does something, or yeah, he's gonna sit there until the person who you're playing as specifically lets him out, and then at that point he's gonna walk away. Why does it keep saying hidden? I killed one of your friends. You should be pissed off at me. Didn't even take my disguise off to do it. Oh, no. Here we go. No. Yeah. Well, that pisses me off a little bit, because it doesn't give you any form of indication that there are sentries in the area until, of course, you're getting attacked. Well, tomorrow we're going to be taking further look at the title. Until then, thank you very much for watching the videos. As always, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask them below. If you're enjoying the videos, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you want to be notified of when more content goes out. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.